The disappearance of Don Lewis, a wealthy Florida millionaire, remains one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries of recent times. Many believe he was murdered. Yes, confirms Alex Spyro, a former prosecutor and attorney now investigating Lewis's disappearance. There are witnesses and information that shed light on further facts and circumstances surrounding this case. Spyro has met these witnesses and believes them, opening new leads in a case that had long gone cold. Yet within the sensationalism of Tiger King, the real story of Don Lewis, a man who disappeared without a trace, began to unfold. Tiger King, more than just a show. Tiger King, the addictive Netflix documentary series, follows Joe Exotic, a flamboyant exotic animal owner, and his arch-nemesis, Carol Baskin. While the show's central narrative focuses on their bitter feud, the series also shines a spotlight on a real-life cold case, the disappearance of Don Lewis, Carol Baskin's second husband. Lewis vanished in 1997, sparking a whirlwind of speculation, conspiracy theories, and public fascination. Some of the theories are so outlandish that they almost seem like Hollywood fiction. One claims that Carol Baskin drugged Don, put him in a small plane, and dumped him over the Gulf of Mexico. Another, more macabre theory suggests that she fed him to her tigers using a meat grinder. While these claims sound unbelievable, statements from witnesses and Carol's former associates have kept suspicion alive for decades. Investigators have examined phone records, financial transactions, and property deeds, searching for clues that might shed light on the events surrounding Lewis's last days. Yet, each discovery seems to raise more questions than answers, maintaining the case's aura of mystery. Don Lewis, the life before the disappearance. Don Lewis's life before vanishing was complex and layered. In 1981, a teenage Carol was wandering the streets of Tampa in tears when she was picked up by Don Lewis, then 42, who was on his way to see another girlfriend. Their meeting marked the start of a long, complicated relationship that would culminate in a high-profile marriage, extravagant business ventures, and ultimately, a baffling disappearance. Lewis married Carol in 1991 after divorcing his first wife, Gladys, and they established Wildlife on Easy Street, a sanctuary for exotic animals. Lewis's life was a mix of family obligations, wild passions, and business ambitions. He fathered 3 daughters with Gladys, maintained multiple affairs, and built a multi-million-dollar fortune, largely through real estate investments and business ventures. Marital tensions and financial disputes. Tensions between Don and Carol escalated over the years. Carol wanted to transform Wildlife on Easy Street into a true sanctuary, while Lewis planned to breed and sell the animals, generating significant revenue. Their conflicting visions for the business, combined with ongoing financial disputes, created a volatile atmosphere. In the days before his disappearance, Don Lewis planned a business trip to Costa Rica. He never returned. Carol claims she last saw him on the morning of August 18, 1997, after running a late-night errand to buy supplies for her kittens. Yet some family members questioned the story, believing Carol may have been hiding crucial details about the final hours of Lewis's life. After his disappearance, Carol produced documents she claimed were Lewis's will and power of attorney, leaving her in control of his estate. Lewis's family, however, contended that the signatures were forged. The right-hand man, Kenny Fair and Trish Farr Payne. Lewis's former associate, Kenny Farr, reportedly helped Carol access Don's office on the day he went missing. Trish Farr Payne, Kenny's ex-wife, revealed troubling details about unusual events surrounding Lewis's disappearance, including mysterious freezers and weapons appearing at their home. She also claimed that Kenny made a threat referencing the infamous meat grinder story, suggesting that foul play was at work. Trish's testimony, combined with other witness accounts, offered law enforcement potential leads. Attorney Spyro confirmed that he believed Trish's account was credible and that new witnesses were emerging, giving investigators hope of uncovering the truth after decades of uncertainty. Theories and rumors. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged about Lewis's disappearance. Some claim he was strangled in a plane and dumped over the Gulf of Mexico. Others speculate he was buried on the property of Big Cat Rescue. Sheriff's investigators have evaluated these claims and ruled out several, but uncertainty persists. Carol Baskin, who refuses to participate in recent interviews, remains a central figure of interest. She denies involvement, pointing instead to potential motives involving Don's ex-wife, Gladys. Bizarre theories like being hidden under a septic tank or even claims involving tigers continue to circulate online. While some theories seem absurd, each one underscores the mystery's enduring fascination and the public's obsession with solving the case. Tiger King sparks new investigation. The popularity of Tiger King generated hundreds of new tips and leads regarding Lewis's disappearance. Detective Moses Garcia acknowledged that while many were unhelpful, others provided new avenues to explore. Some efforts were obstructed by Carol Baskin, who has declined to cooperate with recent investigations. Joe Exotic's feud with Carol also amplified public attention. Exotic used his YouTube channel and music videos to accuse Carol of murder, further inflaming speculation. These high-profile allegations, though sensationalized, kept Lewis's case in the public eye and prompted renewed scrutiny from law enforcement. Current status and ongoing investigations. The mystery surrounding Don Lewis remains unresolved. The critical 24-hour window prior to his disappearance is still the focus of investigators, who continue to piece together the events of that day. His family remains hopeful, supported by new leads and witness accounts. Despite decades passing, the question of what truly happened to Don Lewis continues to captivate investigators, journalists, and the public alike.
Shirts, and his cash management system was quaint, a bit unusual, largely because Don had a thing for animals, mostly wild ones.
I wouldn't call it.
Carol Baskin has since remarried, rebranded wildlife on Easy Street as Big Cat Rescue, and transformed her image into that of an animal rights advocate. Yet her past and the shadow of Lewis's disappearance remain inescapable. The Lewis family continues to pursue answers, believing that one day the truth will finally emerge. If you found this story as shocking and mysterious as we did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a deep dive into the world's strangest unsolved mysteries. Drop your theories about Don Lewis in the comments below. We want to hear what you think happened.